Creative Minds. This is Arpita here and you are watching my channel Pratikriti A Creative Mind. Welcome to my channel, and to those who are new to my channel, this is a channel where I share my art oriented knowledges, some home decorative ideas and obviously art oriented tutorials also. Indian folk art form, which comes from one of the largest groups in India. Of course, I am talking about the Gond tribe, very ancient tribe in India, and this tribe belongs to the states of Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Bihar, Maharashtra mainly, and this art form of this tribe, the Gond tribe, is called the Gond painting. So as usual, I will first describe the theme, origin, style, technique and obviously the process also. So please stay tuned with me and watch the video till the end please, and obviously if you like my effort, please subscribe my channel, and please also comment, like and share with your friends and relatives also, and obviously please watch without skipping any part of this video for your better learning. So the word Gond comes from the Dravidian expression Kond, which means the green mountain. This art form is aged nearly 1400 years ago. So it is very ancient, very much historic art form. Actually, there is a myth that Gondi people believe that viewing a good image begets good luck. From this thought, they decorate their home walls and their floors. Isn't it very interesting thing? They also believe in the storytelling while doing their art. They also believe in the storytelling through their painting while doing their art. The Gond people have a very strong belief system that all things are inhabited by a spirit. So all souls are sacred, pure in this art or in this nature. Actually, they are the worshipper of nature. They are very close to nature. So obviously Mother Nature is the main subject of their art form. Sometimes you can see the mythological figures in their drawings, but usually to paint with flora and fauna. Now let's do the practical, and while doing the practical I will discuss about the style, technique and of course the colors, and obviously the process of this art form. So please stay tuned, please watch. So let's start.
Here I am using A4 size paper and 2B pencil for my sketching. I am sketching the deers and the peacocks. After sketching, I will color it with some poster colors. So let's see. As I was saying, the process of this art form is very simple. This is a work of fine line drawings, and specifically they use dots and dashes to fill the inner portions of the characters to increase the amount of the details. The main element of this art form is their use of signature patterns that are used to fill the larger portions of the canvas. Gond paintings mostly extends one figure to another one. Like here, I have drawn 2 deers along with 2 peacocks within one common figure, and legs are going to turn to be the fishes, the mouth of the fishes. Just one figure ends and the other one begins. Just like here, the other figure just begins from the end part of the previous one. The figure extends into various forms of figures. Here already I have filled up all the areas with poster colors, flat colors exactly, and now I will given them a detailed look. For that I am drawing these dots and dashes, adding some patterns. As I was saying, as these paintings, Gond paintings are nature bounded, so their colors are very vivid and bright. the basic colors like red, yellow, white, bright blue, these are used to paint this painting. And obviously these colors are derived from some natural sources like mud, flowers, leaves, charcoal, cow dung, colored soils, etc. But in these days, due to the scarcity of natural sources, people use the artificial colors and as well as the artificial canvas like paper and cloth, etc. Any kind of canvas can be used. One most relevant thing I have to say here that sometimes people get confused between the Gond painting and the Madhubani or Mithila paintings, as these two art forms are very similar in their style and techniques. But both these art forms depict the mother nature and both are similar in their proportions of figures they use in their paintings. But the basic difference of these two art forms are, first of all, their themes are very much different from one another. Where Gond focuses on the nature mother, Mithila painting focuses on the mythological characters, celebrations or social functions, etc. And also Madhubani is double outlined art, whereas the Gond paintings in this art you can see the single outlines I have already drawn and the background always remains white or any one color as it is. It remains actually plain, solid colors, purely empty. But in Madhubani painting, there is no space left empty. And there are also the difference between the patterns of Madhubani and Gond paintings also. In Gond paintings, only dots and dashes are mainly used, but in Madhubani painting, you can see other patterns also to draw the picture or to draw the designs. Like here, I have used specially dots and dashes, and in some areas I have filled with some fish scale like patterns. In these branches of the tree also I will draw some pattern. So first of all, fill the larger portions with flat colors and then outlined it with black color or any kind of dark color, and then draw the patterns or dots and dashes, fill up the larger portions. And please kindly pay attention that I have drawn the branches of the tree along with the horns of the deers together. So you can see that one figure ends and the other one just begins. So my work is almost done. Please tell me in my comment box that how is it looking. Please guys comment me and share with your friends, and please subscribe my channel so that I can improve it. So that's it. How is it looking guys? Okay, bye bye, good day.